Okay, morning everyone. Welcome briefing on Saturday the 9th. I haven't looked around the corner, but I'm sure there's a big grid out there already in expectation of a nice day. Actually, a nice weekend. Should be good tomorrow. Jordan's nodding. So yeah, you can see where the air's coming from, down from the northwest. Got a sort of small amount of sort of Arctic influence down here. So definite chill to it. It was pretty cold last night. There was frost on the roofs of houses when I was driving through the village I live in. So good sign. Yeah, high pressure is coming quite quickly across the southern area, this sort of nose of high here. And that sort of keeping at bay the mess that's out to the west. That's going to get us during the week. You can see that the reasonable spacing among the isobars. So wind's not strong. Most places upper winds are sort of 15 knots, but the pressure is 1,016, so it's lowish. But I think there's just enough stability now with this high pressure to eliminate the risk of showers. The forecast 24 hours ago for today was a bit showery, but I think that's less so now. And then if you move it on 24 hours, high pressures over the continent, just keeping everything stable here. And then things start to sort of head towards us on Monday, really. So what do the TAFs say? Well, remarkably short. I could stop the briefing here now, actually, and just say 310, 10 knots, 10 kVs and scattered at 4.5. There you go. That's all you really need to know. So upper winds, northwesterly 300, 310, 15 knots. I've not really seen any of the other forecasts that are saying any stronger than that. So I think we'll go with that. And the sat pick shows pretty clear. One or two showers just sort of peppering here for a little bit in West Wales, and I think there may be one or two coming down the Cheshire Gap, but they're fizzling out fairly quickly. Most of the showers activity is down across the North Sea. I think we're going to certainly see some influence from Cheshire air and also the air coming down through the Somerset levels, which are areas perhaps not to head too far towards. So temperature wise, yeah, 10 degrees, 11 degrees, seems about right. Maybe even 12 in the southeast here. And with dew points, most places are about either 0 or -1 at the moment. So dew points, I think, are going to go down to -2, -3. If you've got -3 dew points and 12s, yeah, that's a pretty good temperature split. And then plug that into sort of sounding, playing with these. Temperature here, I put it in about 10.5, and then with dew points at say -1, you're looking at cloud bases about 5.5, cloud tops about 7 to 8. Dew point -3, I think you're looking at cloud base about 6,000 feet in places. I think it could well get to that 6,000 feet above sea level, and Top Meteo is suggesting a similar sort of thing. Getting going, I suspect, around about any time between 10 and 11, really. I think by 11 o'clock we'll be launching the grid. When it pops, it'll certainly be going to 3,000 feet. And then by sort of 1 o'clock, they're saying sort of 1,600 meters in the south here, 1,800 meters in South Wales. And by mid-afternoon, similar sort of picture, showing showers in North Wales. I wouldn't be surprised if there's not some coming down the Cheshire Gap as well. And round here, sort of 1,700 meters, so certainly 5,500 feet. Cloud amounts, they're showing more cloud than the TAF was suggesting. Few at 4.5. They're showing more like sort of 6/8 with occasional areas of spread out. It says on top meteo, Q congested, so lots of cumulus, 4 to 6/8 of Q. Some areas are spread out in places, certainly out in Wales, chance of that. But generally, pretty good day, folks, and a suggested distance for an 80-meter glider. Lots of greens, so 400 to 500k at least, and they're showing it. Wind arrows across here, but I don't think it's going to be more than 15 knots in the centre of the country. I haven't looked too closely at the forecast out in sort of East Anglia, Cambridgeshire area, but I just think it should be okay. It just looks better out to the northwest and into Wales, west as well, but probably only as far as the Park area and then heading north. Right, good day, folks. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll get going fairly swiftly before 11 o'clock, and I think it'll be lasting till 6 o'clock tonight. So a fairly long day as well. Airspace wise, not really a lot to report, to be honest. Number 12, middle wallop, active gliding. Number 14, that's Lasham. We've issued a NOTAM because we are going to be busy today. We know that. Number 6, hang gliding, paragliding out to the west. Further afield, as you can see, there isn't really a lot in the centre of the country. Nothing in Wales. Equestrian event up near the Mind, northwest of Birmingham. That's just military avoid, and not a lot into East Anglia that you need to worry about. So very quiet in terms of NOTAMs. Operationally, well, the grid's out there. I'm sure we'll be launching it when we can. It'll be runway operations as normal on 27. There's no jet or light aircraft movements that we know about. So we got the airfield to ourselves today. I think let's go out there and enjoy ourselves and have a good day and stay safe, folks. And we'll see you out there shortly.